Look at us.
Hey.
Proper live.
Oh my god.
Proper live or like stream starting soon live?
No,
Nope.
proper live. Stream starting soon was before.
Ah, that's what I mean. It didn't say that was on either.
Well,
you now hates me. Hence why I was looking at other options.
fair enough. Welcome, Dungeons and Dragons, everybody. We're back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you change the bit ratio?
No, I didn't. I was gonna change my bit stuff down, my bit rate, but I like sending high definition stuff, so you now's just gonna have to learn to code.
Use you as a test to confirm whether you now works for me.
I mean,
when people don't do that,
bugger.
Why did random drummer guy work for me and no one else ever fucking does?
Because you now's just a bit like. Anyway, we do that.
This is hilarious. Beckett's like running into her little box and then running out the door and then running back in and then running out the door. And yeah.
Zooms. So,
Zoom dooms.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, the team investigated the Jinsen Diamond Dragon Temple a little bit further, found some ancient draconic script that was, you know, all, what's the word I'm looking for here? Gibberish. Essentially, some sort of code that the team could not figure out yet. We'll see how that goes for them later. Yes. Then they decided to go back to where they fought the clockwork dragon in the city. Zupima wanted to investigate. Specifically, he would like to get underneath the building so that he can find out exactly what's been going on with all of that stuff. Yeah, so picked a lot, got inside, found a lot more mimics all around the building. It's part of the course now. They also found a hole. The hole. They investigated the hole by sending various lengths of rope, and Ailey went down a little bit. But eventually, Varys hooked up his grappling gun and went down the hole. It sort of drops straight down for about 120 feet, and then it tapers off into a sort of a slidey sort of thing. It gets smaller to the point where Ailey was not able to fly further down, and then it sort of goes into an angle, curved angle. It slides off for another like 80 feet. No, it was like a little bit more than that.
It was a really long way down.
It was a long way down.
Zombies.
Yeah, long way down. Varys got all the way down, sliding down. Found another part of the underground hidden stuff, and was exploring around. Found a machine that looks like very much similar to a machine that they had previously run into in Copper Knight, but didn't get much time to investigate it as they heard the telltale groans and moans of approaching undead. So they decided to just shoot their way back up, and that they did, and that is where we're at right now. Varys has just come back. Everyone's right here, ready to go. I think Thrakus cast a protection from evil and good on themselves after hearing that there's undead down there to deal with.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. So, what is the plan?
It's very
Ailey
bold.
still wants to go upstairs.
Very bold of you to assume we have a plan there, Scully.
It is. It is. When the plan before we left off was going towards being we should go in the hole, Zupremo did make it pretty clear that he wanted to investigate underneath this place, figure out what the mechanism is that makes this a charging building. So he wants to get underneath.
Wasn't that before we found the zombies?
Nope.
No, even once you come back up.
Kind of, but
Yeah. After you came back up, he was like, "Hey, if that's the case, you guys are pretty good at dealing with that stuff. I'll even pay you to go and clean them out, so I can sort this out, so I can figure this out."
Yeah, but we were like, yeah, but
Mhm.
none of us fit down there, so we have to find a way to do.
No, you will all fit down there. It's just a matter of you can't fly
The
back
spot-
up.
yeah, the spot that you got to was a place where your wings couldn't
Yeah.
be out anymore, which is why you stayed there.
Exactly.
No, because then Ailey would have just stolen the grappling hook and gone down. You made it sound like not just could she not fly.
No,
but then
that is
kept
not-
Going narrower
Well,
still.
then that is. I'm sorry that you did not understand, but that is what I tried to explain to you was that
She
you would
have
not-
sent the tiny
you were
one
not
down
able to
there.
fly.
It made the most sense for the tiny one to go down.
It's
there.
his grappling hook.
Yeah. He's also the lightest, so the easiest to
Yeah.
pull back up, even if the gun didn't work.
Exactly. So, yeah, it's perfectly valid for all of you to go in the hole.
Your stream's broken again. Yep.
Well,
Seems fine to
fine.
me.
Yeah, sign's on my side, so I think it might just be your internet.
No, I don't think it's an internet issue. I think it might be all the different, security things that I have on mine.
Maybe.
Stop shit.
That's probably
It
it
does
too.
often interfere with the running of general things.
So, Supremo looks you over. I can come too if you would like.
I mean, it would probably be a good idea. More hands make light work and all that, but also, magic's probably going to be helpful as well.
How
Indeed.
far down is it?
Uh,
It's quite a ways.
So, just to bring you up to speed on what was tried. So Zupimo threw down a rope that was 120 feet long, and it reached the point where it starts to taper into the curve, and then there was about 30-ish feet, wasn't it, from that point to when it starts to curve off, and it was unable to continue dropping straight down, and then another 50-ish feet before an exit. So Zupimo does have feather fall that he is willing to cast on everybody. If you want to take that route, which would just mean that you guys can just jump down there without fear of dying when you hit the ground.
Jun is a little suspicious and is going to say to Zupimo, I mean, I'm not just concerned about dying. Like, I'm not going to break a hip or anything.
Fair.
I mean, unlikely.
And you do
Okay.
still have the rope from the grappling gun that you could climb back up. Or hang on to the
Alright.
little one to go down.
Don't know if I would advise that one.
I mean, if
Better
you
still
can,
keep going.
if you can guarantee that I'm, not gonna hit the ground hard, then I'm in. Let's do it.
Okay. Maybe I go down first, so that somebody can hold the grapple, and I'll wait for you all, I guess.
And you can fight the zombies by yourself until then?
If there is a curve, I don't actually have to go down into the room, right? Is that the case?
Yeah, you could probably hold yourself there for a little bit.
Just until I know that they're on their way, and then I can jump out.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, yeah, I can just sort of sit at the edge down the bottom and wait until everybody else starts to move, and then I can make my move. Join me once you're in.
Cool.
Sweet.
Sounds good. So you get down, to that. Yeah. You get down to that sliding point, and everyone else starts to drop down. It's a little bit, everyone's a little bit uneasy at first, as they, sort of trying to climb into the hole, and you that natural sort of, I don't want to just let go and let myself drop 120 feet. So everyone who doesn't have wings has a bit of trouble with that. But as, they sort of let themselves start to fall, and they realize that, the feather fall is really giving them a nice little glide down. It's not very scary at all. Yes, sliding point in the hole. Oh dear. I was trying to make a joke about the hole, and it really did stick. Yes. So, you all get down to about that point in the vent, I guess. Ailey, comes down probably just before Supremo, as they can fly. They don't need to drop themselves or anything. They can control their own descent, even though Featherfall was put on them to make sure they don't, kill themselves. Reach the sliding point. You're not hearing the moans and stuff, at least not echoing up the chamber at all. You're not sure if that means that they've reached where it is and have stopped, or if they have gone away. But you certainly don't hear them anymore at this point.
Okay.
That's strange.
Quite. I wonder if they've just gone quiet, or if they have headed back to wherever they were.
They might have found some
That
food
random
to
guy
eat.
FN says, moans, echoing up the chamber.
I would have expected them to be waiting down here for us, but I guess not.
Whatever it is,
Ailey
has
is
not
very
been-
much thinking the brains amongst the party is not enough to entice of something.
Yeah, that's fair.
The smartest brain is the smallest one in the group, for it isn't a tiny human. Well, actually, then again, Sapenmo's there, so
Yeah. If it's just intelligence, then you've got a pretty good meal on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the plan?
What can we see?
Not a hell of a lot. The curve kind of makes it difficult to see the angle properly. You sort of have to get prone to get down and slide out anyway. It does kind of turn into a slide. Yes, it is like a metal sort of. It is.
in that case, in general, Ailey just wants to blow fire down through the curve to whatever's on the other side.
There's a bunch of people between you and that. Most of them unable to resist fire. No, everyone else is there too.
No, but
everyone else is coming.
And then Ailey.
Well,
Everyone
even then,
would be
Varys is still
fine.
not flame resistant.
Yeah. Just pick him up and put him behind her.
There's
He's
not enough
small.
room for that.
I
Gonna grind his face off against the side of the metal tunnel.
I imagine Zupimo is also not too keen on that idea, given that he's trying to investigate shit.
Yeah. Zimmer's
So-
just
I
like
don't know
floating
that
above you,
Ailey's
all like.
thinking this.
Zimmer's really
This is
floating
just
all
what
above
Ailey's
you.
thinking internally. But like I said, like, because I don't know the visuals of what the situation is. As far as
Yeah.
I knew, Varys could be flattened down, and then fire can happen.
No,
around
no,
it.
no,
Not
no,
really, no.
you are not. No fire over the top of the small one. Sorry,
No.
I don't trust you
yeah.
with arrows, let
Is
alone
there a
flame.
drawing or something? So I know whether Ailey would say this out loud or not.
There's really, you would definitely see that there is no good way for you to do that.
Okay.
That because of the tapering, like it is cramped enough for you to just be in the hole. That's why you can't let your wings out. It is squished down. Like you could not, you'd not. Normally, you would be able to like slide in side by side with somebody, even within a 5 foot, square, right? This is not wide enough for that. You would not be able to slide in even next to Varys in the smaller form. So there is not enough room for you to push him out of the way and get off that. And even if you could, you can't guarantee that it would like funnel properly and shoot out and blast anything that's down there. In fact, Varys would be the best person to know about that sort of explosion, and he's probably got better options.
Blissfully
At this
unaware
rate,
though he
then
is.
Ailey would be looking around in her pockets for like a rock or something to sort of throw down to make lots of noise to see whether it attracts the attention or not.
Okay. You throw. You've probably got got any number of random junk that you've picked up.
Hey, only mine are klepto. It's got to be shiny.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
just like
she would like to sort of hit a rock and see whether what kind of happens doing that.
Well,
that
you
helps
hear-
them know if it's sound based.
you hear the tink tank and slide of rock against metal as it it's hits, bounces a couple of times, and then slides all the way off and lands on at the end of the shaft. You don't hear any moans or anything at the end.
Falls onto the ground.
Yeah,
type
falls
deal.
onto the ground at the end of the shaft.
Well, I think they're definitely gone.
Yes, but making noises might change that.
Yep.
Yeah, but we made a lot of noise coming down here anyway.
Let's just go. And Jun is going to flatten himself, like jump on all fours, flatten himself down and look down and see how he can get down there.
Okay, so you want to like try and get through first? Is that what I'm getting at here, or
Just looking.
just looking?
Jun is just looking.
Okay.
Trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah. So you slide down enough, I guess, to see that the curve. It really obscures your view. You probably get, based on the hearing of the rock going, you're pretty sure that it's only a few more feet before it drops off. It's not a huge drop. It's not a huge angle either. So just it's to anyone else, it would probably just like be a nice fun slide at this point. But again, may or may not be undead at the bottom of it. Still can't tell.
Did I hear fun slide?
Yes.
Jun is going to look at the others, grin, and very cheekily use his shape change ability to mimic an undead
Okay.
and then slide down the fucking slide. He may or may not go, woo!
Oh my God. Okay.
Maybe like in his head.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, with that, I will. Yeah, with your shape change, I would say that you would be able to get small enough to slip past Ailey and Varys, even in this tight spot, and then pop out at the end as an undead, slip down the slide, and end up in a large room with some sort of apparatus in the at like the far end that you can't really make out what its purpose is. It looks like a sort of magical focusing device, at least to your knowledge. But it's also got other mechanics to it. You don't really know what the deal is. And a couple of doors, one to your left and one in front of you. Pretty large room that you found yourself in. Otherwise seems pretty empty. And you are not currently hearing the moans of any undead.
Can I just go listen at the doors?
Sure. Are you just gonna go by yourself? You're not gonna let anybody know what's going on, or?
I'm just going to assume the others are coming behind me.
Cool. All right. What's everybody else do after seeing?
After one person jaunted off on their own, Varys is definitely getting up and out the end of the slide.
Cool. And that'll stop you from impeding Ailey, who will probably also come right down, followed by Thrakus and Supima. All right. Here you are at the bottom of the shaft.
So I'm listening at the doors.
Okay.
Or at least one of them at this point, probably.
This door first.
Yep. What do I hear?
Roll me a perception check.
Let's find the correct perception. That's the one I want. Thank you. Oh, and it's rolled it twice. Sorry, I need a new mouse.
It's fine. I'll take the first one. 13. A lot of nothing. Maybe the ever slight dribble of water somewhere. But it could be right across, right on the other side of the door, or it could be somewhere else entirely. But otherwise, it seems like pretty empty.
I'm going to go to the other door.
Cool.
And listen at that one.
Wait, so they locked or not locked?
They do not seem to be locked.
Ailey's like, whatever then, and we'll just in general be like.
The second one you're
there
rolling
any
is every
cool
time.
stuff?
The second one is always better. It's so funny.
It's so annoying. Stupid mouse.
I have better view as I go closer. Oh wait, no, it's dark. So
It is dark.
I
It is
only have
completely
3
black in
view.
there. So you were just seeing in the dark. But yeah, you hear it very similar. Just the trickle of water somewhere down here.
What is this?
That is a very familiar device to you, Ailey, Varys, and Thrakus. It looks very much like the mechanism that was being used by Erkiag and his flock to try and turn Erkiag into a full-blown
Oh,
dragon.
is this the one Varys saw before?
This is the one that Varys saw before.
Okay.
Again, it does
Wait,
not
were
appear
both
to be...
doors shut?
Yes.
Zombies can't shut doors, can they?
They were shut before.
But then where did the zombies go?
They didn't make it into this room, apparently.
Oh, I thought they did make it into the room. That's why Varys ran away.
Well, Varys could hear them getting very close.
Oh.
It's also Varys. Varys has no vision beyond what he can currently see now. So
Yeah.
anywhere close is too
Yep.
close.
Yep. But yeah, Sorry,
Okay.
just making sure everyone's aware of what the deal is. Yeah, Jen, you heard that. You're just hearing the trickle. That's everyone's rolls. So, yeah.
Jen's gonna go, well, that's boring, and walk back over to the groups, like, jauntily, and turn back into himself.
Fair enough.
Which direction did I hear the undead from?
This way.
That way.
Yeah.
Can I go up to the door and see if I can hear anything?
Sure.
Dirty 20.
For a moment, you could swear you heard like bone rubbing against bone and like steel against stone, but then it's gone. Yeah, it was close. Whatever made that sound.
Very close.
Very close.
I'm gonna tiptoe back to the group and quietly say, I believe that they might be behind the door back there, and he'll gesture over his shoulder.
Oh wow. Ailey's paying attention for a change at the door that she's at.
Yep. It sounds like whatever's beyond that door is pretty empty. Like echoey even.
Well, do we want to go and kill, or do we want to go see what's in here?
I believe just leaving threats around may not be a good idea. Probably best to try and get rid of them before we try and explore so that they don't. Well, they can't really get the drop on us, but, them just wandering in is better. It is not as good as us having the drop on them now.
I agree. Is there a way to light up this room so that you can see?
Currently, what I have will probably suffice, and he'll gesture at the glowing ring on his finger.
Yeah, he is currently treating light. Let me just quickly check to see if Supimo took the spell.
Jin probably can't tell because he's got
Oh yeah, Jin can see for sure. Basically everyone except Eris can see. Because even Supimo's actually got dark vision. Which, as a human, is kind of interesting for you. But he does have it prepared. As you say that you're going to have difficulty seeing in this. He places a hand on your shoulder, and suddenly you have dark vision.
Oh shit!
For 60 feet.
Damn. Nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
That's a little
I
bit.
missed the images.
That's a little too much. Let me check. That's better.
Slightly less cool.
Yeah, you don't suddenly just fucking full high beam see everything. No, I'm afraid.
Versus pupils just really dilating. It's like a sliver of orange around the sides.
Because dark vision.
Yeah, if that is the case, then I will turn out the light on my ring then.
Okay, lights
Just not
out.
to draw any unnecessary attention.
Did that not work? Forgot. I have to fucking save it every time I change something, even though visually it's already changed.
Oop.
Everything's just pitch black for everybody.
Yeah, you just put a bag over our heads.
But you can all see though, still, right? You still have dark vision. It's just like
I have
black
better
and-
than dark vision.
It's all black and white.
Ooh.
Well, dark.
It does still look like it's all good.
Cool.
Everything's just in
Like
shades of
monochrome.
grey.
Perfect. So what's the plan? Door number 1, door number 2.
I definitely heard company through the door just ahead of me. Or behind me, I guess.
Do you have some sort of trap?
I think
mean-
we left the rod behind.
That's a bit different. I mean, I don't know that it would be too helpful for us in this situation. I do have this, and Varys will take out the darkness grenade that he and Thorakis made.
Yeah. You see him sort of just like quickly wave some sort of spell over it. Yeah. No, not right now.
Yeah, pretty cool though, right?
Yeah, certainly will come in handy.
I mean, not a trap perch per se, but I could.
Throw some
could just-
explosions in there.
I don't have explosives. I used explosives last time when we had to fight a bunch of
Then
clockworks.
just throw the gunpowder and we'll just shoot an arrow of fire or something.
It seems like a waste of gunpowder. I could bring in a friend to help us out if we like.
What?
Varys will pick up one of his spicy bullets that he has made.
Oh.
Yep.
This one here will summon a clockwork to aid us. Hopefully.
Would it actually aid us without Joe here to tell it what to do?
I have no idea, but I mean, we are living people, and whatever we're fighting is undead. I feel like a clockwork would probably feel like we are more important,
You
more
did
friendly.
recognize that the one that you summoned seemed not hostile towards you.
It was the same with the unicorn
Maybe
as well,
you
right? It
shoot
was
it
just
into
the
the room
tentacly
and close
things
the
that seemed
door.
scared.
Yeah, the tentacly things were scared, but not necessarily hostile towards you. The clockwork was not, so definitely not hostile towards you, and the unicorn was sentient and capable of conversation and
Yes, the unicorn.
and
reasoning,
and reasoning, and is generally good alignment. So you fit, yeah. It's a good good one to be summoned, honestly.
Hell yeah! I still think that's awesome. So good.
As this debate is happening about what to do, you can kind of see that Jun is getting a little like agitated, like he wants to do something.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the rest of you definitely notice that with your passive perception.
You were chomping at the bit there.
I have an idea.
Okay. What is it?
I open the door, chuck a vitriolic sphere on them, and close the door.
So, like the shooting the bullet, but instead of shooting a bullet and closing the door, we throw that in and close the door.
It's 20-foot radius of acid damage.
That's pretty good.
It could work.
We do kind of need to keep acid for like clockworks, though.
Is it a spell? Or
Yes.
is it a scroll?
It's a spell.
That's a what do you call them? Replenishable resource. So
Okay.
sounds good to me.
And then if we need your magical clockwork, we can do that later.
Mhm.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Right.
Cool. Positions.
So Jun is going to position himself behind the door and hope that other people stand behind him so he can jump out the way if he needs to.
Varys would probably just occupy the same space. Just
Yeah,
waiting.
crouched underneath you, ready to go.
Yeah, just in case shit goes sideways. In case these undead try and grab Jun and pull him into the room or something.
Okay. When you're ready.
Okay, so Jun is going to ready vitriolic sphere,
Mhm.
open the door, very quickly assess where the undead are,
Mm-hmm.
and chuck the vitriolic sphere where it will do the most damage.
Okay. Open the door.
Open the door.
So immediately in front of you, you see that they've basically taken up the whole room. At least as far as you can see. There's a front line of what seem to be shambling, broken bodied kobolds. There's a couple of zombies in there and a few skeletons. And at the far back, it seems definitely an undead of some sort, but it seems like awfully whole and has like white wisps of hair. It seems a lot more together than the rest of the things that are going on here.
I feel like I can hit heaps of them.
Yeah, with the 20 feet one, you can absolutely hit pretty much all of them. I'm pretty sure, actually.
All right. I'm going to do it.
All right. Roll your beans.
Stupid mouse. It's doing stupid mouse things.
Mm-mm. Okay, dexterity saves.
Oh, goodness.
I want to make dexterity saves. So it is 21 straight up. No. Each creature that dexterity save, failed save, and then another at the end of its next turn takes half the damage and no extra. So this zombie.
Oh my god, one of them got a 0.
Yeah, that zombie did not make the save, so he's taking half damage. This one failed entirely, so he's taking full damage. This kobold did not make it, he's taking full. This kobold made the save, taking half. This kobold made the save, taking half. Skeletons. One of them made the save, so you see just 3 skeletons just sort of disappear into the mist there. The other one. Somebody's taking full. This one's taking half as well. Oh, that still kills the kobolds. All right. And this guy also makes this save.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Yeah, pretty much everyone. Yeah,
Can I close the door again?
you sure can. And then roll initiative.
I can't for some reason. Oh,
That's
probably
'cause you-
because I have the wrong.
That'll do it.
Eh. Stupid.
I'll take care of the measurements. You switch back.
Cool.
Ooh, I get advantage on initiative.
Guys, there's 6 left.
Good thing I have advantage on initiative.
Wait, am I?
Jin's in there twice.
Yep.
Which one was it?
Just use the first one, even though the
Oh,
second
I
one's
did
always
horrible.
better.
No, your first one was a 16.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled 3 times.
Oh, you did?
Why am I only seeing 2? I guess
I
the first one
cannot roll
didn't.
a second time.
But Jun can apparently.
Yeah. I have advantage. Why can't I do it?
Just roll a d20.
It's
Tell me
just
what
my
you get.
broken mouse. I need to go buy a new one tomorrow.
Yeah. Now let's say 25 for my initiative.
25. Cool. Someone crit and someone failed. Terrible. Always good. I'm just going to clear these away because they're going to get in my way. And all these two. Cool. So, we'll start the combat off proper now. So, Varys, you're start of the round. You watched as Jun just hurled this green goo out of their hands, like just slung it out like slime coming out of their hand, and where it impacted the ground, just a big circle of green mess just floods out, and it's still all over everything, like and on the ground, but it slowly seems to be quickly dissipating. But yeah, it just completely disappears. A couple of skeletons there, and everything else that's covered in looks like it's going to hurt them again on their round, on their turn. Yeah. So and then the door closes and they jump out of the way.
Yeah. I will pull up my enchanted pistol that I just got.
Will be sick.
I
Barely
will.
do fire. Bye.
Okay.
Varys will use his bonus action to set the gun to do fire damage,
Okay.
and then hold his action to shoot at the first thing that comes out of this door.
Okay.
He's also just going to move over to the side.
Well, you're quickly going to get that action because the first thing that pops up is this skull bolt. It's familiar to you in the sense that you've seen these sort of kobolds before. It's a little bit larger and more armored than a lot of other kobolds you've seen, but it is very much recently dead and returned to life.
Oh, that's not good. Varys is just having flashbacks to being stuck in that room with a gag.
Mm-hmm. So you may attack it as it comes through the door.
Wonderful. Oh, I need to put my enchanted pistol onto my little hotbar thing.
Mm-hmm. The cheerlic sphere does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I've only got 2 spell slots, but man, if you use them right.
Make them count.
I mean, you can like short rest them back up too. Like, that's pretty crazy.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Yep. So that's 11 piercing damage and 8 fire damage. You just yeah, as the the door closes, you move to the side, prepare, load the gun, prepare it, just hold it at the door as it's ready to open. Just as the door is like creaking open, and you see the pulsing, sort of pus-infused, pale-skinned, and like it's like an eye bulging out of this, plus still covered in green goop, kobold, like opening the door and peering through, and you just blam, and it's just brains all over the floor, and it is very much dead.
Right. Good. I'm glad.
And move on in order. Fuck, it's 40. Okay. Some things moving around. Skeleton, my boy. He's gonna come up here. Can't see anybody, so he's gonna try and move in here. Just swing a sword at let's say John. 22 will hit. John?
Yeah.
Right. Need piercing damage from that. And he's going to move around you to allow people to get through. They'll give you opportunity attack there, Varys.
What with?
With yeah. I guess you're a short sword of warning. That's the only thing you've got. You got it tuned,
Yeah,
right?
sure. I do have it attuned, yes.
Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah, I mean, you could use Fox's Fencer, I guess. That's the only other thing you've got, right? Is a sword thing. Have you got a dagger
Yeah.
or venom? Could
I
use
do
that?
I do have that. It is currently set as a throwing weapon. I
Yeah,
believe.
I would say that your short sword's probably the thing you'd reach for in the event of someone moving out of your range.
Sweet.
That'll definitely hit.
Oh yeah.
Alright, it doesn't actually move out of the way. It crumples into bits as tries to get out of your range and gets crumpled into bits.
Varys gives a very approving nod to June.
Yeah, this is going well.
Zombies moving. Thrakus is going to probably get into a position where they can fire arrows through the door. And probably do the old Hunter's marquee thing. I can't remember what it's called now these days. Too many things. Slayer's Prey. That's the one. Slayer's Prey. And with longbow. And that will kill the zombie. Zombie dude. Thrakus can just barely make out these other zombies. Probably go for another shot. And kill another zombie. Dead. This one. Dead. Cool. And I get 4 temporary hit points out of that. Cool beans. Zupemo's turn. What can he see? Not a hell of a lot. Move up so I can see something. My boy isn't really a fighter. Not a huge fighting kind of guy. So he'll probably just hold his action there to yeah, hold a action to help anyone if anything bad shall happen. Background to Jun.
All right. This map is quite dark.
It has become quite dark as no one has turned their lights on.
Yeah. Jun has like light sight in dark. Or
Yeah, you
regular
have
eyesight in
the
dark.
what's the wording here?
Can see as if it's regular daylight. Devil's
Ah,
sight.
yeah, see, normally, you're right. You are correct. So that should not be dark vision. It should be basic. Oh, it doesn't really change much, does it?
No, okay,
Things
that's
are in,
fine.
I
I'll
mean,
do my
it is,
best.
yeah, things are in color. You know what? For ease of everyone, I'll put a light in there so you can see what the fuck's going on. And then,
Thank you. Jun has far better eyesight than I do. So, what is this guy?
so that's another zombie.
That's another zombie. And what's the one at the back?
You'd be able to see them perfectly fine. He is like a sullen, like he looks like a zombie, but like way fresher than that. Like he is, it's pale and sullen, like a corpse, but not decaying in any way. He's got black leathers on. He's got stark white hair, and he's got a longbow and a sword. He looks like he's gonna put up a bit more of a fight than anything else here.
But
Especially
he's
as
definitely undead.
he's definitely an undead of some sort.
Alright, Jun is going to cast Chill Touch on him.
Okay,
Oh, it just did it once. Excellent.
nice.
So I assail him with the chill of the grave.
Mm, he knows it
If
well.
I assume I hit with 26.
Yep, and because it's undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Yeah. Nevertheless, I am going to step back out of the way.
Still like a chilly effect.
That's all for now.
Cool. Alright. That one failed the thing, so you see, those of you who can see into the room right now, you see that one of the zombies has finally got his turn, like trying to trudge on his way through, and then as he reaches the end of his turn, dissolves in acid.
Nice.
He tried. He really tried.
He tried so hard and didn't make it to the door.
All right, Ailey, are you back?
Ellie is deafened.
I thought they might be.
Probably not back then.
Well, they wanted to do fire things, but they don't really have the space to do that. So, hold on, let me see. 5. No, they can make it flying. They just wouldn't be able to like shoot up as well. Cannot remember how far flying they get. 60. Yeah. So I could. No, they could absolutely do that. Okay. So you see Ailey just shoot past you all, flying over top of you essentially. Get this close to this mother hoffer, and breathe fire all over them. Ba, 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 ba.
Fire!
Here's the fire. Breath weapon. And improve bit. Cool. These fucking muggers for real. And this person will make a dexterity save. They will make their dexterity save, so they'll take half damage from these. And that is their turn. Well, Ailey will probably also still fly up the last 15 feet here. Because they're Ailey. They do Ailey things. That will not stop this guy from trying to shoot at them. So he whips out a longbow. Fires a couple of arrows. One of them will crit on Ailey. They'll use their uncanny dodge on that one. Take half. As the other one absolutely misses. Cool. Back round to Varys.
Alrighty. Well, Ailey's gone in there on their own. So Varys is going to shift there. And I believe he'd have enough. Yeah, because I've got the boots clipped. Up to... That's probably better to get a proper shot off. Over there. And he's going to take 3 shots on the white. $16.
16 will hit.
Ooh. Oh, and I have to roll a d6, right?
That's part of that. So...
Okay.
I thought I had made it part of it. Let me check. No, I did not. Because yeah, I'll get you to roll one because you can choose to not do that if you don't want to.
Okay.
That's fine. So roll a d6 unless you want to spend your bonus action making it something specific.
No, we're good.
Cool.
Luck of the draw.
All right. That's cold damage.
Nice.
Yep, both little hits.
Sweet. Second hit. 28.
28. It'll definitely hit. Roll a d6.
3. So nothing.
Nothing. But it's fine. It's killed him.
Oh good.
Varys, can I get you to make a perception check for me, please?
100%. 22.
There is still something in this room.
Ooh.
And can I get you to make a... What is it? A charisma saving throw, please.
Oh shit. Okay. Ooh. 18.
Cool. You feel a chill touch, like, come across your spine, wave you right up it, and then you can feel the presence behind you that is apparently invisible to you.
Ooh.
Whispering cold nothings in your ear. That was a position. You've saved
Fuck.
from it.
Thank God.
Cool. Thrakus is up now. They cannot see what's been going on in this room, just seeing lots of dead things. So they'll probably move up, see that there's some fucking freaky transparent thing over there, and probably just try to shoot it. Let's be real.
That's fair.
Yeah, probably. Would you want to do your whole cheeky out thing, or?
I want to find out its weakness.
Okay. Well, you heard it here, folks. They are going to do a full hunter's sense on it. So they learn that creatures is immune to cold, necrotic, and poison damage. It is resistant to acid, fire, lightning, thunder, and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from attacks that are not magical. It is immune to charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained.
There's a lot of things. Can you just put that in chat?
Yes.
My memory's more of a sieve than no.
Yes. Other than that, that's pretty much all of the effects that it has. Yeah. I'll put that in the chat. But I mentioned that Thrakus shares that with you all. And does the old shooty shoot.
Thanks, Thrakus.
Thank you.
You are being
Ah.
give me a shoot. Let's shoot again. Let's. That's another 6 temporary hit points. Cool. That is Thrakus' turn. Zupima is probably just trying to stay out of the way. Help where he can.
Good choice.
Jen, you'll be up next.
All right.
Ooh, zoomed in.
Yes.
So
Immune to cold, necrotic, poison.
What are you actually shooting at? Because as far as my screen says, everything is dead.
there is a ghost right here.
Right in front of me.
Oh, okay, so there's some invisible thing. We just think
There-
it's near Varus.
No, there was an invisible thing that was near Varus.
It is
That's now
there.
currently
Now
visible.
visible, even.
Is it
is
tried
now
to-
Oh,
there.
it's not visible to me. That's what I'm saying. Is there? Are you gonna put an icon on the map?
There is an
There
icon.
is
right
an
there.
icon on the way.
So maybe
Yeah.
it's something to do with yours.
I'll hide and
I'll
unhide it.
refresh my page then. Or it's invisible to Ailey's dragon eyes.
Yeah.
Yep, the refresh appears to have broken.
Um,
Oh, there we go. Now there's a blue thing. Now it all makes sense.
Jun is going to pull out his packed scythe.
Oh, I will say actually, on that perception check from Varus, this is probably not the only ghost in here. And I imagine you give that up
Oh,
once
yeah,
you.
Yeah. It was. Hey guys, there's other things in here. Multiple things. Ah! And then he saw the ghost.
Yep.
Lots of them, or at least a few.
Because drawing the packed blade takes an action,
Mhm.
he is going to draw it and kind of crouch there by the door and drink his potion of healing.
Nice.
Alright, I'll heal you for 8.
Thank you.
Can Ailey punch the ghost?
You do not have magical fists, so that would do less than nothing.
Yeah.
But I
thought
just
so.
want to see that. Yes.
Just flying headlong at it with fists outstretched.
But what I will
If
say,
stand
Ailey,
in it, can I possess the ghost?
what I will say, Ailey, is appearing in front of you, another ghostly figure.
Oh, but is it high up as me?
It is. It can
Doesn't have
hover.
the plus 15
It,
feet.
it can hover. It's up near you. Make a charisma saving throw, please, Ailey. I can do the thing.
This one? Saving throw.
Yes. Yep. And you make the save.
Nice.
You can't charm me, ghost. I charm you. Ghosts don't reel.
Ghosts
Ah.
don't real. Well, it is now your turn, Ailey.
Well, fuck. So we've been told that like fire does nothing. All of the things do nothing.
It's resistant to
So
fire.
she's
So
just gonna
fire
be
will still
like-
do stuff, it just not as much.
Well, she's gonna use this, with
Okay.
the thingy on it and see if it does something.
Okay.
She's gonna be like, "This does us something, right?" As well as offhand. How does she? She then would want to use it on offhand, but
You wouldn't be able to use the same thing on offhand, I don't think.
well, she wouldn't be able to use the power. But can she throw it at her other hand? If not, she would just attempt to use the scythe. Then, not that it's probably gonna do anything.
The sickle, you mean?
Sickle.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have
which
you
apparently
have
I don't
other
have.
magical weapons.
Do?
You have the short sword of sharpness attuned as well.
Oh yeah, I do. I keep forgetting that I got that now because I keep remembering I don't have the fire one. There you go. This one's set to offhand already, right?
Yes. Well, I've made it so I just math it out instead because I cannot be bothered dealing with that.
Well, anyway, she would
Either way.
attack with the Skyringed one, hoping that does something because it's
Yep.
once per day can do a whatever with it.
Oh, yeah,
And,
sure can.
She would then try with the Sword of Sharpness.
Sure can. Well, they both seem to cut at the ghost. But with that, with you like using the dagger on it, you see that
Its
like
actual powers.
on its actual power on it. You see the ghostly face of whatever person it was in life sort of scream silently. A lot more than just the simple damage you will have done to it should have hurt it. Yeah. Not
I
sure.
think I just sent them to hell.
They're still there, but you're not sure exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
Wait, which one? Aren't there a lot of hells?
There are a few helps.
I don't know, but they seemed very upset with the dagger that did the thingy to the
Yeah,
stone
I-
thing with the bad guy last time.
I heard the torturous scream of his soul going through an eternity's worth of pain in like half a second.
Anyway, that is your turn, unless you're going to move anywhere. Ailey?
Well, no, because their bonus action. I think at this stage she's like, I mean, it's a ghost. Ain't no point in running.
Fair enough. Fair. All right. Varys, you're up.
Well, I feel like yeah, I am just going to raise my shield up in front of me and just fire.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
Mm-hmm. Nada.
Nada.
And again. Ooh,
Is that the special thing?
it's the surprise.
It's the surprise.
Supero gets to see his new handiwork firsthand.
Cool. Cool beans. Yeah, and that'll kill it too. Oh, but it's a ghost. Well, for as far as you perceive, that bullet sort of shoots through it, and it just spirals like fabric spirals around the impact and disappears,
Oh. Okay.
seemingly dead. But ghosts.
But it was already dead. So who knows?
Mm-hmm.
All right. With it seemingly vanquished, at least, Varys is going to take a couple of steps over, just so that he's not shooting through the thing and hitting Ailey, and take his final attack on the ghost in front of Ailey.
Quite.
Nothing there as well.
Yeah.
Dizzy is finally being
Cool.
Alrighty.
so also
The Ruckus's turn.
feeding Beckett and Sid.
And
Oh, you managed to kill a ghost?
Allegedly,
seems like.
as far as we're aware.
Yeah. Yeah, but just shoot. Give it the old shooty shoot. Give it the old eye. Give it the old shoot. Blamo. Slate spray. Additional 6. And blamo. If a ghost could look dead, it looks like it's getting close. And Zubima's just gonna chill.
Looking more dead than the other one?
Yeah. And Jun, you're up.
All right. Jun is going to run at.
Oh, actually, hold on a second. They get Slayer's Prey on both of those. That fucking ghost is dead. Dead.
Sweet.
Ooh.
So that one I
there
was.
any more, Varys?
No. I have no
Have
idea.
you spotted them before?
It just felt weird. It's not like I could see them or anything. I just felt the
Ailey
presence.
to check for ghosts.
Well,
What the fuck
Thoricus
is
says, I'll do it.
Roll for ghost.
And we'll use their fucking...
That tells
Random
us
evil
so
awareness.
much area. That doesn't tell us if there's one in the room.
Well, it's close enough.
Ah, fuck, I forgot my foot is still injured.
Amazing.
It's been like
But
a
yes,
month or
within a
6
mile,
weeks.
there is definitely some dragon presence, some fae presence, there's constantly a fiend presence, but nothing solid at this point, and definitely some undead within a mile.
So there's
So,
more. Dude.
There's definitely more dead things.
Great.
But that is the end of that combat.
Yeah, Jun's gonna keep his packed weapon out.
Mm.
Yeah.
I still have just under an hour's worth of use on these boots. So if we're going to be fighting anything, I'd rather we do it sooner than later.
Got boots too.
Well
Bailey's
then,
completely forgotten they existed.
Yep.
Varys is like kind of vibrating slightly in space as he stands there because the speed that these boots give him.
shall we press on?
I think it's best if we want to make sure that we're going to be able to check things out without being attacked. I say we clear it out and then we go for having a look at that machine or whatever else is down here.
Oh, I was trying to remember how long they work for.
For 10 rounds.
10 rounds, so a minute.
You get a minute of those. That is something you use in the middle of combat. It's
That'll
not...
be why I never use them, because
Yep.
they require me to remember in combat. So unless it's a boss, I don't think about it.
But also, at least you like teleport around, which you haven't really been needing to do. But
She can fly now.
Yeah. Probably something you might want to hand off to somebody else, honestly. But
Well, part of it was because that was the only way to get an extra action.
yes.
So that's why she's held on to it.
Anyway, so there's a corridor in front of you that the white came out of. Is the door open? The door is currently open.
Seems like it might be the go then.
Who wants to go first?
I can...
It looks like there's a dead end.
It does turn
I
off.
presume it's because it curves around,
Yeah,
right?
it definitely turns off.
This is Ailey, so. Is it a dead end? Is there traps?
I will have a look. Oop. Hit the wrong button.
Doesn't trust sharp edges.
Just keeping an eye out for
Probably
traps.
follow close behind.
Yep. So Thoracus and Sukuma.
She would land long enough to get through the door and go back to flying.
The corridor itself does not allow you to fly.
Ah.
Yep.
See,
not-
it's times like this she needs the boots.
Yep. So
To be fair, she could have teleported down.
Yep.
If she'd remembered they had the boots instead of all the shit with the grappling hook.
mhm.
It was
Well,
like
it's only 60 feet. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not
but
a long
For
distance.
10 rounds, well, for a minute, she could easily teleport the full way within
It's,
a minute.
Hold on a second.
It's once a day.
Let me read those one time. I'm pretty sure that you can fucking just keep doing that. Yeah, once between rests you can do the teleport. It's not once a day, so every short rest you can do the teleport.
So it was only one teleport.
Yeah, so you can do it one time and then
I think
for a
there's more.
thing. Yes. Yeah, you can once per day you can have the extra attack, and once per short rest you can teleport in darkness. Like the like Jamie's shadow soldiers. Dread Knights. All of the above. Anyway, Varys, you see a door far end and another, well, not at the far end. You see a door to your left and another turn to your right at the far end. Are you looking for traps? What are you doing?
Yeah, did it seem like this was the direction that they had traveled from?
Most certainly.
Cool. If that was the case, then I doubt there would be any, at least pressure-based traps. So Varys will probably just be keeping his eyes to the sky, essentially,
Okay.
and then head down towards the door.
Cool.
Can anything be heard from the other side?
Roll a perception check.
13.
There's some dripping water somewhere. I'm not sure if it's on the other side of the door or not.
Okay.
Gonna ask anyone else to have a list out?
I
Or are you
mean,
happy with
everyone
yours?
else is.
No,
fine
you
to
even
follow.
are you even following Ailey? What are you doing?
Yeah, Ailey was following.
You hadn't moved. That was all.
Oh, around the corner.
Yeah,
Right.
you
No.
were still way back there.
Yeah.
Last I saw, you were still just standing there. Is the door locked?
Does not appear to be.
Well, she's gonna like, be like, well, there's a door, but it's not locked, so not interesting.
Yeah, I thought as much.
But also depending on how long people take to do things, is whether she'll just go like, all right, I'm gonna open the door anyway. So
Varys will move down to the end of the corridor and see what he can see.
right click follow, right click follow.
It's not a thing.
Can Jun listen at this door?
Sure. Roll me a perception.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Well, it sucks.
no.
Sounds like a long corridor to an empty room.
Jun does not necessarily trust that he is correct on this front, but is going to carry on anyway.
Cool.
Ailey would be getting to the point of impatience.
You see it in a long corridor and it opens out into a room. The end of your vision.
Varys is in the way, so I can't see.
And that's what Varys sees.
We'll head forward then.
Oh, it won't let me because it's a corner. There we go.
Alright.
What your half eyes see.
Half eyes. Amazing.
They're full eyes. What are you talking about?
Halfling
They-
eyes.
They are
fine.
entire eyes.
Ailey would definitely be like, all right, what's it? This is it locked?
Doesn't seem to be.
Uh,
But this room
she'll
seems...
listen at it, but then she's getting to the point where she'd just go through.
This room's got a lot of cobwebs in it. But otherwise seems like it's been walked through fairly recently.
Are there
Okay.
There's not really any distinguishing things about it. It's got like overgrowth coming out of the walls. There's definitely
Any of the walls look like secret walls.
are there any weird spots without?
roll an investigation.
Investigation. And I presume her perception just heard water or something.
On a was it a 15? No, you heard bubbling and possibly some fires, some small fires like candles burning
Well,
the wick.
There's some fire happening in the other room.
Great.
But on those investigations, no, you don't really find any special things going on in this room.
Ailey would very much be interested in going towards the fire, but give a chance for whether Thoricus would have a look around for secrets or Varys as well. Varys is normally the better secret finder.
Well,
Varys
Varys has
will
got
keep an eye out.
Varys has got a very short amount of time before they run out of their juice, so I think they're just sort of rushing at the moment.
Pretty much, yeah. Not taking his time.
In that case, Ailey would have opened the door, being like, "Fire!"
All right. Well, you immediately notice that this room's got lights in it, and there's a
Yeah.
couple of undead right here.
Things.
Ah,
What are
shit.
they?
the whites, the
that what
black,
we killed
the,
before?
yeah, the black armored,
Ah,
ghoulish looking guys. So back it up 1 second. I
Ailey
imagine
would
that
have busted
Ailey,
open the door.
Ailey at least
Whether
gets through the
anyone
door.
would have followed.
Back in a line. Roll initiative here, please.
Ailey would be eyeing up the other door, being like, "Oh, there's a door."
I still have advantage on that. So I will roll again.
Yep.
20. Dirty 20.
20.
No, it's not.
No?
22.
22.
I have +9 to my initiative.
Well.
Luckily, you're small enough to duck under Ailey to get out.
Was it 20?
Halfling nimbleness is super helpful when you're in tight corridors.
22. But yeah, Eddie bursts through the door. Yeah, there's like a lot of interesting apparatus going on in here.
Yeah, like she would be like, "What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that?" Like, you know, they're like, "What's this? What's this?"
Yes.
There's magic in the air. But instead, she'll be like looking at all the weird, like, shiny things and torture devices. As far
Yes. Anyway, obviously,
See-
Varys is up ahead.
Skelly, I think you might have made a mistake there. We can only see 2 undead, but you rolled a lot of dice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not sure about that. Maybe they have advantage. You don't know.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I didn't think
yeah,
about
one of
that.
them did get a nat 20.
But yes, Varys, you beat him on
I love
dexterity,
how
so
this is
you
all
Oh,
are
yeah, I
stuff,
do.
By the way,
you are up.
Your nat 20 means nothing to me. I'm so far. Varys will slide on his side between Ailey's legs, hop up with his shield ready, and take shots at the closest undead, which I believe
This
will
one?
be this one over here.
see whether the bullet goes flying through anything else on the way.
Maybe. We'll find out. And this time, just for the hell of it, because I actually have a lot more of those bullets than I do my iron ones, these will be silver bullets loaded in.
Okay.
Whether it makes a difference or not, Varys doesn't know, but he knows that he has a
I
lot
mean,
more
I'm
of
not
those.
seeing any werewolves.
Roll an Arcana check for me.
For sure. Arcana. It's a 20 total.
Yep. You know that that when Thraka specifically said non-magical things, silver would go over that. So anytime you make a mundane shot, which is the other 3 barrels in your enchanted pistol, using a silver ones for those would make that full damage instead of half.
Cool. Well then, knowing that is the case,
At least on a thing that's resistant to mundane items.
yeah,
This,
as
yeah.
far as I'm aware from
Thrakus
things
did not.
fighting against magic.
Yeah, Thrakus did not get a hunter sense on one of these, so they don't know their resistances currently. But
Fair enough.
normal undead, you don't have to worry about that, so it's probably not the case. Anyway, that definitely hits. So roll me a.
D6.
Yep.
6.
Oh, that's cold.
Sweet.
Cool.
And another one.
Another one. Yep. And D6.
Another.
Cool. Your boots are still going.
Yep, boots are still going.
Jesus Christ. Roll a D6.
Yes, an 8 became a 20. That's pretty cool, right?
I just realized that 6 is an 18 and 4 was a 16. I don't think you could have missed this guy, actually.
Not without my pistol stopping work.
Yeah.
Short of an actual misfire, I think.
Cool. Ailey, you're up.
Just trying not to throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how high is the ceiling?
Probably like 30 feet. To the top, so you
Alright,
could
so
definitely-
she'll fly up and fly this away.
Yep.
And stab. but you'll have to do the minuses on the short sword.
That's fine. You definitely hit for both of those.
Oh,
Cool. And you fly back up? Yeah.
yeah.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Cool. Jun, you're up.
Where possible, when they're a big enough target, she would probably stab them from like above, basically.
Of course.
These ones don't quite seem like big enough targets.
No, they're about person sized.
Hmm. They are both undead things, but not ghosts.
They don't appear to be ghosts. No.
That's good. Nevertheless, I'm gonna run up and what am I looking at? That's Ailey. And I'm gonna attack it with my packed scythe.
Hell yeah. Oh, it was almost a 20. But that'll hit. 15 damage. That's your action? Yeah.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, I think that's all I have right now.
Cool. All right. Here's this guy. Right here. You see as another ghostly apparition comes through this wall, hovers all the way up to Ailey and Jin,
Oh,
and are you within 60 feet, Varus? You are. Rakus and Subimo can't see them currently, so they don't have to make that. But everybody else, please make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, great.
Is this a fear condition?
It
Does it
it
impose frightened?
will impose frightened if you fail, but it also does something else. So you still make the save, and we'll see what
Is that a
happens.
save? I've got to go be sick.
That does not
If
save.
it's not, well, it's gonna be fun. I can't remember if it's her or a different character that has some stuff about mind thingies. I feel like it's a different character.
I think so.
I think it might have been her brother. Can't be frightened.
Yes. And he does an aura for that as well.
I'm
But yes,
pretty good at this.
please still make the save because it does something else even if you can't be frightened.
Cool. Oh, it was more because I have advantage if it's fear based.
Ah yes, so
Yeah,
yes,
brave.
you'll have advantage then for sure.
So do I.
Yep.
Draconic Defiant.
Well, that won't do it. Not much better.
Cool. Well, you make the
Ooh.
save.
Ooh,
Just.
thank God for that.
Ailey does not. So they are frightened. But not by a whole lot, so they don't get the other effect, which is positive. But that is that ghost's turn. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. This. See another one come through this wall. Actually make that apparent to you. Through this wall. Fly up to Senor Vadis. Please make a charisma saving throw.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh no.
It's 12.
That's not good.
No, that's bad.
You don't have anything for that, do you? It's just frightened
Yeah.
ones. Nope, nothing for this. Cool. So or Thrakus at least, can see this ghost enter the body of Varys. You see his eyes roll back in his head, and he goes a bit limp there for a second. As to what has taken effect, you do not know yet. I did not fucking roll for these two. My bad. Okay. We'll do Thrax's turn now. They will probably... That's a good question. I would say they do the hunter sense again, but on the white this time to get you more information about them. That is immune poison. Resistant. That's fine. That works too. Resistant to necrotic and non-magic stuff. And is poisoned and John. And then can shoot through Ailey. Is there high above them? And we'll take a shot at these. Just a ghost. And we'll definitely hit. Shoot again. That will still hit.
Low AC.
Mm-hmm. And they're now at their maximum to hit points. Cool. Sweet. So now it is the white's turn. He is going to slash you right back there, Jin. One long slot attack. He's going to mess that up and slash himself in the face somehow. It's real dunce. Knowing that did work out quite well, he instead will stick his clawed hand out at you and like seemingly pull at your essence. You feel that doesn't hit. So you sort of move out of the way just enough to get out of it. But he seems to have some sort of a constitution-based attack. You have dodged out of the way.
Yay!
Where is this guy? Right there. This one. Flying out of this wall. Coming for Jun. Please make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Saved.
Oh,
It's this one. Another one flying out of the wall. It's going to be the Rikus making a charisma saving throw. Just hit the button here. Position. They will actually get advantage on this because of their protection.
Nice.
Hmm?
You rolled from the ghost.
Oh, I am rolling from the ghost. Why am I doing that?
The ghost saved.
The ghost saved. Oh, Thrakus is now here. Yes. Yes. Are you in the game? Yeah. All right. Roll a charisma saving throw at advantage, please.
Oh,
Advantage.
Ooh.
oh good.
Jesus.
Alright, you're okay. Cool. Zupimo's gonna move up. He's gonna cast a mage armor on himself. And then this bad boy is gonna come out of this wall. Fucking ghosts everywhere this time. And what is they gonna do? I think they're just gonna go straight for a withering touch on you there, Jen. 18 to hit.
Hits.
19 necrotic damage to you. I applied that.
Oh dear.
Cool. So, top of the round is Varys.
Mm-hmm. Well, kind of.
Kind of.
Sort of Varys, yeah. Varys' body, for sure.
Yep. You sort of see Varys limp, suddenly jolt a bit, like he's getting used to his own skin for a second there. And then he will spin on a dime and take shots at Ailey in the air.
Do you want me to roll for this?
Please.
Okay. Well, you tell me what I'm doing. So it's the enchanted
Yeah,
pistol.
enchanted pistol. First one, your bonus action to make sure it is a cold damage.
Okay.
Ailey. That'll definitely
Maybe.
hit Ailey.
That will definitely. Really.
Even with their inlet of deflection, which gives them a 19 to projectiles. That's if it's even the 2, I don't even know if it is. So that's 8 piercing and 5 cold. Second shot, please.
Cool.
That'll also hit. Please roll a
Yep.
d6.
Sure thing. Whoop. Oh, nope, that wasn't it. There we go. That's the right one.
Cool. That's fire damage, right?
Yep.
Cool. So
Yeah.
that'll be
Fire, cold, then surprise, and descending
yes.
order.
Yes. So that is still heading for 13, but halved to 2 for the fire damage because they're resistant to that. Yeah. And your third one, please.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
no! No! Oh,
Oh boy.
well, hopefully.
So I saved Ailey's I was saving Ailey's fucking uncanny dodge.
Yeah, now sounds like a good time to do that.
Because they weren't here,
Okay.
but
Nothing extra on it.
nothing extra on it. But holy shit. Alright, so they'll take half of that. But that gets them pretty low.
Sorry, Ailey.
Thoricus. It is your turn. You do have that, yes. Oh, you're going to cast it on Varys. What I will say is you have another ability that you probably would want to use here that I was going to... Not a spell, but a feature. One of your channel divinities. Your control undead. while they read that ability. Let me check here. Yeah, you don't even get to re-roll your charisma at the end of the turn. You're just
Horrible.
possessed.
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
it has used its charge, so I'll at least roll that. Yes. Would you like to roll that instead? Your control undead. That will give you the chance of getting a
Right, I'm
lot of
back.
people.
It's still alive.
Yeah, you would get every undead in that radius in this room. You gonna cast that? Okay.
Now I have one this spell slot.
Oh, I can give you that spell slot back. That was protection from good and evil first level. So there you go. You're back. Cool. All right. Wisdom saves from first the one that's in verse. It makes the saving throw. No one makes it to. That one fails. So this one is now stunned. This one. Stunned. This one. Very stunned. This one. Stunned. And this one. What's this one go? Stunned. Bam! Wow. Okay, I was expecting to stun every fucking thing that's here.
They all fail that bad.
They all but the one that's in
Not all of them.
Paris. Oh god. Oh, sorry. Oh, that sucks. But you do have that. You do have two of those, so you can use it again next turn if you want. But yeah, that's your action. Go to bonus action or. Oh, so they're too high level for you to control them, like properly. But because they failed, you stun them. Okay. Fair. Okay. Where do you want to go? Point it out to me.
I want to get the fuck away from Paris. Out of gun range.
Out of gun range? I'm afraid there's nowhere in this room that's out of gun range.
You need to get out of the building if you want to be out of gun range.
You want to get out of this room? You can slip back away from Zupemo and down this way if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Like it, just down.
Oh no.
All right. The Rex is out. All right, Ailey,
Oh god.
you are.
I'm still very not well.
No, you are very not well.
What's happened while I was gone?
Well, Varus got possessed and shot you a bunch.
Oh, sweet.
Um,
Oh, that's why you're getting out of gun range.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you can only see like the whites of Varus's eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, Ailey's gonna like fly over to him and try and knock him out.
Okay. Fair.
Because, like, I don't know how you get a ghost out, but if they're knocked out, they don't have control of the gun, and that's kind of the more important thing.
Fair enough.
All
Alright, so
she
all of
would
these are...
actually... Hang on. I'm trying to think how strong Varys is, whether she would just take the gun. Rather than trying to knock Varys out.
I mean, he has more than one gun.
Oh, yeah, that's
He
right.
currently has 3 guns.
Yep.
And those
Yeah.
are just his pistols.
Yeah, no, she's just gonna try and knock Varys out.
Okay, cool. So going for non-lethal damage, please go in
Yeah,
and...
non-lethal damage. I don't know, like with the blunt of the hilt or something. What do I just?
So just
any
roll,
of
just
my-
roll your attacks.
With the pommel.
Oh yeah, you've already used the Skyride ability.
Yeah,
No.
that's mine. I can't just use that because I think you have to. Is it rest or something? Is
Once
it
a day, or
ability?
It's once a
dawn or
day.
something.
Yeah, I think it's once per dawn.
Oh boy. All right. Okay. So 9 piercing. Yeah, 29 to definitely get through to Varys, right?
100%.
And 25 as well. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I don't have access to shield yet. Once I
Yep.
do, 25 might be attainable.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So some damage.
Yep.
Cool.
I think that's all she can do, right? Like, I don't know how knocking out works and whether it's.
So basically, you
gonna
tell
get them
me-
to 0.
You just need to tell me if you're doing non-lethal or not, and yeah, once they get to 0, then they're knocked out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god, so we've probably got ages in that case.
Yo.
I wasn't sure if it's like half you could knock them out. instead of
I'm-
full.
I'm pretty sure
Nope.
Varys has the most hit points, aside from possibly Thrakus.
Yeah. No, I didn't realize that's how it works. Otherwise, I would have just kept slashing at the ghosts. Oh well. Yep. And then Ailey
To be
would
fair,
probably
Varys
use
just shot
her
you a couple of
movement.
Actually, hold on. No, you would
And then
get.
Ailey would
Hold
kind of go this
on.
way.
Hold
so
on.
that-
Hold on. If you actually drop down properly, you would be the only creature within 5 feet of him, so you would get sneak attack.
Oh yeah.
So please roll that as well.
Well, yeah, she would have to drop down. He's a halfling. She
exactly.
would not be able to fly to hit him.
That is true. Cool. So roll sneak attack.
Where is my sneak?
It's like I'm sure you could do more
Alright.
damage to him.
But
Than
yeah,
that.
when she flies back,
So
would-
you are currently terrified of this ghost specifically, so I don't think
Oh.
it would be very easy for you to fly back into
okay,
that
in
right
that
now.
case, she would go this way because she would try to make it that at least if he was going to shoot at her, he would shoot something else in the process.
I see. That's fair.
I mean, that is a possibility, certainly.
Okay.
That's probably actually travel-wise is probably more what she could do.
Yeah.
Though this room is quite small, so.
It is a bit. Right. Jun, you're back.
Okay.
You got a bunch of stunned undead,
I do.
which
Does that
I'd
mean I
say-
can move away from them without
yes,
getting an attack of opportunity?
definitely. And I would say even in this
Excellent.
state, you would get advantage on attack rolls against them as well. Melee ones, anyway.
If I attack them, do they stay stunned?
Yeah, so this is from Thrakus's control undead, because they're too high challenge
CR.
rating. They can't take proper control of them, but they do get stunned because they failed.
Okay.
Yeah, they are stunned for a whole minute.
Oh wow. Do they? Does that affect the way that they roll saving throws?
For dexterity ones, yes, absolutely.
But not for others.
Yeah, I wouldn't say for many others. I think dexterity
stunned,
and
then
maybe
how do they-
strength. I say dexterity and strength. They would be disadvantage.
Okay. Nevertheless, Jun is going to cast Bane.
Mhm.
So I can cast it on 3 creatures plus using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, you can target 1 additional creature for each level above 1st, and I'm casting it at 4th level.
Okay.
So that's 6 total? Yeah.
That seems right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Varus is included in that then?
Can I... I didn't intend to, but
You
like,
wouldn't be
can
able
I...
to target his ghost. So you would have to
Okay.
target him specifically.
In that case, I won't, because it... the target has to subtract a d4 from saving throws, and like, if he's trying to get out of the position...
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know that he's not getting out of there.
Yeah. Like...
Okay. Well, didn't make the save. Made the save. Yeah, that's right. It's the Christmas saving throws. It's a save.
Jesus.
Some high charisma ghosts.
Apparently,
Yeah.
it's not a save. And that's not a save. Cool. A bunch of those ghosts have bane on them as well.
And then I am going to retreat away from the fact that I'm being flanked by a fuck ton of ghosts.
Fair.
And probably come over here with Ailey, or...
Would you move in that line?
Would you move
Why?
closer to the gunshots?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Which way is Varus shooting?
So he shot
Wherever he
Ailey.
wants, really.
Yeah, he shot Ailey here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to check my health.
So
Probably not good.
I would say
Probably not good.
in
One of
this,
them was
yeah,
a crit, but you
in
didn't.
the sense he's sort of facing this way. So if you came in that straight line, he would absolutely have attack of opportunity on you once you
Oh,
left that
okay.
range. If you go straight through that line, but if you just like stay around him, that's up to you. But there's like an evil grin on his face. You know that he is he's looking for things to shoot right now.
Just not good. I don't like.
Mm.
This is why Ailey was attempting to knock him out.
Yeah. Bane is your action, so that's you. Everybody
I
else
do
is.
have a
Once he is
question.
knocked out, is it just one action to take all of the guns?
Well, you'll see what happens when he gets knocked out.
Great.
Question?
If I were to use my charisma for the attack and damage rolls of weapons I'm proficient in,
Mhm.
would that make a dramatic bit difference?
Or
Dragon Mantle. And can Foundry calculate that, or do we have to fandangle it somehow?
I would math that myself by giving possible
Okay.
all that stuff when you've got it. Yeah. That would not affect your spells specifically.
No, but it would affect, attack and damage rolls of weapons.
Yep.
So like my packed weapon.
Yes, if you wanted to turn that on. Yeah. I mean,
That would go up.
yeah, you would get additional. Wow, that's actually really powerful. You already have that additional stuff on it, and it would increase it even further. So yeah.
Okay, well that's a bonus action I'm going to take then.
Okay.
I'm going to crouch against the wall and just like dragon mantle.
Yeah. So you see, this isn't different to the normal sort of transformations that Jonah's gone under. Instead of it being like a movement of their skin, this changing of their shape, you see sort of shadows wisp out from their cloak and form into dragon wings, essentially. Not like big enough to lift them up, but big enough to be menacing. and it sort of sweeps over them, increasing their damage and their AC. So you now have an AC of 19. No. Yes, 19.
I thought that only applied when I was unarmored.
Yes, you are correct. Never mind.
In which case it would make sense
It would.
to take my armor off, but
Yeah. Yeah, not right now.
I feel like that would take too long.
That's
And
a little
I
bit
am
more than a
busy.
bonus. But yeah, you get your charisma stuff on your stuff, and you get bonus to your con saves, and you get get special magic damage on stuff. That's cool. Cool beans. All right. Zupimo. What's my boy gonna do here? Doesn't really have a lot. That isn't like absolutely devastating to somebody.
What is it? What?
Hey, well, do what you're gonna do.
Yeah. You'll probably just vanish. Honestly. Boop. No more
we're
zooming.
just like, oh my god, really?
I'm done. See ya.
Fucking better still be paid.
It's done. And Varys. Varys, can you roll a give me a d20, please.
Sure.
1 through 10, you will be shooting at Ailey. 11 through 12, 20, you will be shooting at Jen. Ailey.
And god damn it. Problem with me going away sick because I don't check the state of my health while you're doing all of this.
I mean, you weren't really going to be able to do a whole lot.
I thought I brought new healing potions at some point.
You do have a couple of healing potions. That is true. 20.
Is the bonus action being used for anything? Sorry, I should have asked that first.
Yes, you'll be bonuses action this first one to set it to cold.
Oh wait, no, 13 damage, 20 attack, not 20 hit. Okay.
Yeah, 20 is 20 to hit. Your fucking amulet is just 2, so your AC is 19 for this, so it still hits.
I was like, bye.
So 9 to hit. Sorry, 9 damage and 1 damage for the cold. Alright, second shot, please. That is also
Yep,
gonna
that'd
hit.
be hit as well.
I will say you're gonna use your thing on this one, Uncanny Dodge.
Oh yeah, I haven't used that while I was out sick. Okay, then yes.
You did. I did make sure you used it on the crit that you got handed to you.
Yeah. But
But
yes,
it's-
would be doing so again. Yes, uncanny dodge.
Okay. And a 6 is cold damage, isn't it?
It's fire.
Is it fire?
If it's
No, it's
fire,
cold. 6 is
then
cold.
Isn't she
Oh, is it?
resistant?
Yep.
Oh, my
6
bad.
is cold, 5 is fire.
Oh.
What's
So
1 then? Is that
that's nothing.
was 1? Ah, so it was nothing.
Something else. Yeah, you didn't need to take that.
Yeah. Anyway, so half. You're applying half of these, so 5, and that is exactly 0 for Ailey.
Now bye.
So Ailey, you drop 15 feet
Woo.
onto the ground and are unconscious.
But did it hit the ghost in the process?
Roll me a d20.
Me?
Yeah, this is your luck. Sure.
Yay!
Somehow.
We'll just say
That went
Ailey
through
is
the
so
ghost.
big that of course you were gonna hit Ailey, but
Yeah, well, Ailey, you know, you're in
The wingspan.
you are adept at hiding behind stuff.
just a little bit dumb. No.
Yeah.
She knew
Um,
that she wasn't gonna be able to hide behind a see-through thing, but at least it would do damage to
Yep.
said
Yeah, just-
see-through thing.
You're falling through the air, and the dagger of Skyrim just drags
Yes.
through it as you land.
All right. Satisfied with that, seeing Ailey drop out of the air, you will turn your attention on to Jun. Please make your final attack on Jun.
Okay.
How many attacks do you get? I thought you got
3.
I get 2, and then I have the boots active,
Oh,
which
yeah,
was
you got
why
the
Varys
boots.
was wanting to keep going.
Oh
So I had an
boy.
extra attack there.
All right. It's 30 on Jun. I'm sure that hits.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing gonna stop
Yep.
that hitting.
Yep. And there is no extra special damage.
Just the 8.
Cool. It's your turn, Varys. Thrakus.
It's not my turn, but yes.
Yep.
It is the turn of your vessel.
Mm-hmm.
Mine each
have
vessel.
Oh, no, not that. Which one is it? That? No.
All right. Failed
It won't
saving
let me put a
throw.
thingy.
Okay.
You should probably have an icon that I'm knocked out. I try to add one myself, but it doesn't let me.
Unconscious. There you go. We are
Yeah,
stunned. And he is.
Does that mean
out
I'm
of
no longer
there.
terrified of the other one?
Yeah, you can't be terrified while you're asleep.
Yeah, but I'm meaning like when I come
I
back.
mean,
you can't be
You can be terrified when you're asleep, but you
Like
are
we
unconscious
can.
now.
I feel like we've seen that recently.
Yes, so you see the ghost that was inside of Varys forced out and just sort of stunned, like floating motionlessly in the air.
So I just pose the things at them.
And Thrakus pulls the fingers at them.
But
Excellent.
The other ghosts have to reroll. It's only for a minute.
It is only for a minute, but they're already still thinged. So I'll just say they fail that immediately and continue to be stunned for another minute. Yeah. That's Thrakus, unless you want to do a bonus action, Thrakus. Any sort of healing or anything you want to do? I mean, this is unconscious alien on the ground.
Sorry.
No. Do whatever you want to do. You tell me.
Literally didn't hear what you said.
Just do what you need. Do whatever you want.
No, I'm just
How would
panicking.
the
No, I'm
Rikus
good.
act?
Okay. You good? Cool. Ailey, please make your death saving throw.
Which one do I roll for that?
Just on your main page under
There's a button
attributes,
somewhere,
there's a death
isn't there?
saves button.
Oh right, I'm over on inventories. That's why it's not there.
It's an
Death
attribute.
saves.
It's under utility
Normal,
as
right?
well. Just a normal death save, yep.
Well, that's good, at
Success.
least.
Cool. Jun.
all right.
It's got a whole bunch of stunned ass ghosts around. And a white.
Murder. Murder.
He is going to attack. Actually,
Mhm.
this other ghost over here. Thrakus has control of, right?
Oh no, they're all stunned. They're too high level to be controlled, but they're all stunned.
Okay.
All
Well,
of them are currently stunned. That's why.
Yeah,
that
they're stunned
one
for a
went
whole minute,
Varys.
so you've got plenty of time to
sweet.
take them out. Like, it'd
They
be
also have Bane on them. So I'm going to attack the fuck out of this one with my packed blade, which I can. Hang on, that's the wrong thing that I pressed.
The question is, whilst he was possessed, did Varys know anything about what was going on? Did he just watch as things happened?
Oh yeah, he
around?
saw. He had to watch that. You have advantage on
Yeah.
this, so that's not a one. Don't worry.
I do. Plus, I also am using my charisma for the attack and damage rolls.
Yep. So you get an additional +4.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oof.
what the fuck was that?
3 packed scythes.
Your mouse does special things.
Yeah,
Whoa.
The symmetry of that is very disconcerting.
it
3 lots of 9, 10, and 11.
Yeah. It just rolled the same thing, but it's weird.
Oh, so weird.
Okay. That'll definitely hit. So 14 damage.
And it counts as magic damage because it's packed scythe.
Oh yeah. Very much so. Cool. Anything else?
I can't attack it again.
Cool.
So actually, I might step back, maybe.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna step back, so I'm, with my comrades.
Zubumo is going to come out of invisibility. And sort of look you all over and go, nice job. And then he will cast haste on you, Jun.
Why?
Get rid of these ghosts. Varys, you are conscious of your own workings again?
Oh, +2 bonus to AC.
Yep.
Nice.
Bunch of stuff.
Additional
Varys,
action.
Varys
Sorry.
is going to. Sorry?
You good? What's Varys doing?
Okay. Varys is going to, having had to witness what just happened, will stow the enchanted pistol and just his shield just clatters to the ground. And he will take Fox's Folly into his hand, move up to Ailey, and he is going to use his action
Mm-hmm.
to cast Cure Wounds on Ailey.
Aww.
Didn't even have to use it.
That's what you get.
2
So-
HP. That's what you get for Cess.
You sassed while the roll was happening.
Cool. Alright, well, Ailey being
I'm
down
not
is pretty
saying we
much
didn't
the...
even have to use one. I'm saying it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Healing potions are expensive.
That's good. Ailey being down was pretty much the only, time pressing thing we had here. So, I'll say that you guys successfully kill the ghosts in the next minute.
Yeah, I'd say if they're all stunned, we'd probably just be
Oh yeah, and a bunch of them are baned as well. So no problem. Also, Jim's now hasted, so they just rush around, just slash everything. And then once that minute of haste and stunned is up, Jin feels a little bit slow there for 6 seconds, and then is back to full strength and power.
Haley,
Well, he's also on 14 hit points.
Yeah, everyone's a bit low. Everyone's not doing too good, except for Thoracus.
I tried to use the potion of superior healing, but it kept glitching out. Oh,
You
I
got
think
it.
it finally worked. There we go.
Alright, I'll heal you for 25. There you go. You healed to 25.
Ailey is slightly alive now.
Does anybody
Hooray,
want any
slightly
additional help?
alive.
Brachus has healing abilities if you want.
Yes, please.
Well, I was like, I don't know what everyone's magical abilities are, but I know that with everything dead, the first thing Ailey will want to do is explore the entire room. But also, I figured you're wanting to end.
Yes, we will be leaving it up to next time. Just make sure that everyone gets their healings and stuff off so we don't forget about it next time.
Yeah,
Because
I will use
Mm.
my second wind.
yeah, I can very much see people being
Anyone
like
has spare healing for Ailey?
healing for you.
16 for me, please.
Yep, I have healed that.
John does not have any healing magic because he is a rash young individual who does not think about consequences.
Ailey's not magical other than being a dragon, so no healing for
yeah,
her.
I have healed you that 11 Jin as well.
Thank you.
Too bad she doesn't know how to brew healing potions yet. Still.
Well, luckily you were
hit up
traveling.
Zapenmo.
You are traveling with a merchant. As he pulls out a couple of healing potions and hands one to you, Ailey, and one to Jim. I will put them in your things. Give me a
Nice.
second. Your inventories.
Because Ailey would be very much wondering if they should like try and rest here, or if this is a bad place to rest.
Yeah, you have each got a potion of greater healing to use if you.
Thank you, Zupimo.
I'll take it off your tab. And do you also want an
Thank you.
additional cure wounds from Thrakus, Ailey?
Depends on how many spell slots the Rikus has. Seeing Zapenmo did just hand over another potion.
How spelly are you feeling, Thrakus?
2 first level left and 3 second level.
2 first level, 3
Well,
second, and
There might
2
be a
third
boss
levels.
in here, so
No. 9
she'll
healing
just
for
use
you.
one of her small healing potions.
Cool. Jen, are you using
That
that
puts her
greater
up to
healing
about half health. Yeah.
Not right now.
right now? Cool. No more healings. Everyone good?
So I would like to know in advance, are any of these doors locked?
No, none of them are locked.
Okay, sweet. So Ailey, next episode, this is where she'd start because there are bright coloured things here.
That's good. Cool. That is us for tonight. Thank you, everybody. Tomorrow will be Beef King Salad. Wednesday, the whole fun is back, probably with more EDF, I think. Thursday, we're back with Baldur's Gate 3. Second episode of that. Come check that out. Yes, of course. And then Friday and Saturday, more Random Guy. Sunday, more Beef. And then Monday, right back here, where we'll find out what else this room and adjacent rooms have to hide.
And whether or not we're going to die finding out.
Oh, yeah.
The answer
Well,
is
this is why
possibly.
Ailey wanted to look upstairs first in case there was like spare things to steal to help.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
Cool.
nobody ever wants.
And there is more doors behind you that you have not yet opened.
Well,
That's
so
why I was
almost.
checking if all 3 of them were locked
More
or not.
doors, more doors. Alrighty, I will send you streamers on your way to these guys. See you later. And you recording, see you next time.